Arctic update for the 12th of July 2018. There's been a significant heat event in the northern hemisphere, and obviously it's interesting how has that affected the ice melt. You can see it's departed from the 2014. We haven't stuck with that, which was a pretty good year above the median. But it's continued the linear trend, perhaps a little dip down, but it's still above the 10-year median and more than the years previous. So the temperature today, you can see up in the north of Canada, it's very hot up there, about 30 degrees odd. And it's also been really hot over in Siberia over here, which is pretty normal. They get really cold and really hot there, but it has been really hot. And it's interesting to see how it's affecting this big ice melt here. Because in here we have this feature this year of this thick ice over this side, and that started to decline a bit. I can see. In other places over here, the thinner ice has started to penetrate this thick ice pack here. And if you can have a look at the years previous, that's 2018, 2017. See, it seems much more consistent in there. Less blue ice, but still more ice there this year than there is last year. We always get this thinning down this side, and this thick ice here this year is keeping us in it. But it started to decline a bit. So 2018, 2017, 2016, 2015, you can see a lot of thin ice over the North Pole there. The purple is very thin. And 2014 was the bumper year with all that thick ice there. But still get this thin area around here. People always freak out when you get a heat wave and you hear that the Arctic's melting. Well, it is, and it's still above the 10-year median here. Interesting to see where it goes, but have a look at the days. You do get heat waves. This is the point. Days above 100 degrees, which is the hot days. Number of days back in the 30s, obviously many more. Surprisingly, we haven't had many recently. You would think there would have been a lot, but there hasn't been. So you'd kind of expect a bit of a spike to happen somewhere around here, and perhaps that was it. Perhaps there'll be more. And that was what it looked like in the 1st of July when the heat wave hit in New York and up here. The yellow is above. This is an anomaly graph, and the map, and the yellow is a positive anomaly, and the green is a negative anomaly. So it's actually quite cool over that part of the country. But you do get heat waves. That's the point. So it's possibly not freak out time. Still above the 10-year median. Yeah, it's declining. Didn't stick with the 2014. This time of year, you always get this contraction. There's not much deviation in the ice volume up there. And then as we come into August, we'll see how low it goes, and it'll depend on the weather around that time. So stay tuned. It's very interesting times.